Okay, perfect. Thank you, Nayin.
You're welcome.
Okay, so while we are working, well, I am working on my cell phone. So let's start asking you, how was your weekend, Nayin? What did you do?
This weekend, let me remember what did I do. On Saturday, I didn't do anything special. No, not really. And on Sunday, I went to play basketball.
Okay.
I play every weekend, every Sunday.
Oh.
Yes, we lost, but that's it. And this time I didn't get hurt by the players, but I went for the ball like 3 times maybe, and I fall off in the ground to get the ball.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Yeah, you fell in past. It fell.
Okay, yes, yeah, I fell. Exactly.
Okay. Sorry. Sorry to hear that. But are you okay? Feeling better?
Yes. I didn't get any scars or something like that. So that's good.
Great. And well, you said you're okay. You started work yesterday. I'm curious about that. How's work like doing?
It's doing great. This week we are working in a surprise for all the employees. I can't. I don't know if they hear these recordings. I don't know.
Yeah, well, sometimes they do. So let's not talk about it. But that's great.
Yes, it's a surprise for them. And so I have to do a lot of budgets in order to have this event prepared for them. And we are going to give them another like gift.
Oh.
So I have to coordinate both the event and the present. So yesterday we chose the model for the present, and hopefully today they will pay it. So we can pay also for the event. So yes, I am working on that. And
you are in charge of all of these things, events, the planning, budgets, all of that. Like you are at the top, you are the head of it.
No, I am not the head, but I am the person that as for the budgets. Our boss is the one who chooses the provider. We also have to coordinate with the finance. So no, I am not the the head, as I said, but I am. I don't know how to say. I have to give.
Yeah, you have to like look for like the information, and you have to like to arrange things to organize.
Exactly.
Okay.
Do you like sorry?
Do you like that?
Yes, I like it. Yes, because I also have to. I am trying to think about the phrase, like darle seguimiento.
Oh, okay.
I don't know how to say it, but I have to do this because if not, maybe it could be forgot, right? So, yes, I have to do that, and I also have to be in charge of the hirings. So tomorrow we will have 2 more employees that are going to work in Vista.
Oh, I see. Well, I just wrote in the chat that you can say follow to express dar seguimiento. Okay, I see. Well, my laptop is still working on the update.
Okay.
So sorry, Naye, we're gonna continue talking because I don't even have the material on my cell phone or on Drive or something. You know, because the book it's like an app, so I have it in my computer.
Yes, I get it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, don't worry.
Well, let's continue talking then. Last session we couldn't finish like the lesson. Do you remember what was the topic?
The last topic?
Yes.
We were talking about injuries. It was that?
Yeah, injuries and past simple, past continuous. And well, you were supposed to tell me like a funny story.
Okay.
Yeah, something that has happened to you, but it's something funny, not like an accident or something.
Okay, yes.
But wait a second. Uriel, hello, good morning.
Good morning, Carol. Good morning, Nayeli.
How are you?
Fine, thanks for asking. What about you?
Yeah. Okay, that's great. Well, Uriel, my laptop is working on the update. No. So I'm connected from my cell phone. So this first part of the class, I hope my laptop finishes soon, but since I'm connected from my cell phone, I hope that you can talk as much as possible. So Nayeli is about to tell us like a funny story or anecdote. Do you remember that was the last topic that we couldn't finish? You had to tell me like a story or something. Of course, it's in past simple and past continuous. So Nayeli is about to tell us her story. Nadia, are you ready?
Okay.
Okay, go ahead.
Yes, sorry, teacher. So I have to say this story, funny story.
Yes, please.
Okay. Well, I have a lot, but maybe I don't remember that in this moment because I forgot to think about it. But I have one that is also related with basketball. So I have to study the names of the basketball terms, but I will try to do it. So we were in position of the ball, and I don't remember who was. Let me. Throwing the ball, because there are called free balls. In one moment the other team did a foul, so the referee marked at the foul, and we have to throw the ball, but we have to be in a position, and the person who I think that it was my grandmother.
Okay.
Have to throw the ball, but we have in a position, right, around the board. So in the last throw, you have the chance to take the ball. So I ran, and I ran too fast that the ball hit me in the head, and it was like a very hard
And did you fall or something?
Yes, I fall because I felt pain in my head. But I know that you say it was funny, but before I fell, I take the ball and I gave it to my mom. So she threw the ball, and the ball get into the board, right? So she had a, let me say the word. Yes, she did a point, right?
Okay.
But I was in the floor in that moment. So my mom asked first the referee, like, my ball score, right? And my mom was asking the referee first if the ball was it was a good point, or how do you say? I don't know the how to say the question, but she asked him, contó?
Yeah, if it was valid.
It was valid, and until the referee said yes, my mom went for me and asked me if I was okay. So it was kind of funny because my mom was more worried about the truth, that if I was okay.
But did you faint or something?
No. It was only like in the moment, and in the when I play, where I play is a doctor. I don't know if it's a doctor or if it's a nurse, but he came and he checked on me, and I was okay. It was only like in the moment. And I was worried because this ball hit me in the head. But as always, I when I feel okay, I get up and I still play. I return to play. Yes.
And well, after like several accidents that you have had, have you have you been to the doctors or have you been checked or something like that? Because as you mentioned, you have like had several experiences like this one, right?
Yes, exactly. Fortunately, I haven't ever needed to go to the doctor or a hospital. No, not really. But I have a lot of injuries in my knees. I have to say it. So they are not pretty because I have a lot of scars in my knees. But that's all. I don't need. Obviously, sometimes I have blood in my knees, stuff like that. The other day I had this black eye, but no, I don't go to the doctor because they are like normal injuries. So fortunately, I don't have to go.
Okay. And now that you're mentioning that your grandmother and your mother, they like basketball, I wonder, is your little boy already interested in basketball? Does he like it?
He likes to go and see us, and he is our little cheerleader.
Oh,
But we play super early at 8 o'clock, almost every Sunday. So
okay.
he is like awake, but not really. So he's on his schooler, is the name. And
Oh yeah,
he yells the name of the teams because we have like a boys team and a women's team.
okay.
So
And is he the only child in your family?
exactly, yes, he's the only one.
Oh, the youngest one.
The youngest one and the only one.
Oh, okay.
But
Well,
I didn't say the word. It's my great mother, not my grandmother.
oh, okay.
It's correct, right? Great mother, yes.
Yes.
But yes, we are like a family, right? So my boy is not interested in this moment because in his school they teach him football. So
Oh,
sometimes they told us like, no, you don't have to touch the ball with your hands. You have to do it with your feet. So
oh,
I think that
that's cute.
he said that because they teach him in the school.
Yeah, yeah. The rules for a different sport, of course.
Exactly.
That's cute. Okay. Well, I think
Yes.
my laptop is working. Let me wait for it. But well, Naya, thank you. Thanks for this story. I think I get to know you a lot with this. And please don't think that I'm gonna say it in Spanish. Don't think that I'm chismosa. I just want you to talk, okay? That's what
Yeah.
I ask you a lot of questions.
No, don't worry.
I hope
Okay.
that, yeah, I hope that you don't get like uncomfortable or something.
No, not really. It's okay for me.
Okay. Well, Uriel, what about you? I actually I'm done of this moment, but I would like to get to know you a bit more. So could you tell us like about your hobbies? What do you do in your free time? Something like that.
Okay, yeah, so about my hobbies,
Yeah, go
well,
ahead.
yeah, well, before the pandemic situation, I like to do some things, but well, when everything closed, maybe it changed a little, but it's something that I'm trying to return to. For example, I really like to visit museums. Museums are one of my favorite places. The MUAC in uh, CEU, Ciudad Universitaria, is one of my favorites. Also because of the architecture, the Munal is other one of my favorites. Um, for example, the Dolores Olmedo in Xochimilco, it's really beautiful. It's a really beautiful place to visit. Mm, and yeah, I really enjoy the art. And I like also to take photography, but in a material way. I'm just doing it with my cell phone. Um, I also like to watch films, but I enjoy more art films. I like to go to the Cineteca, and well, now that the Cineteca has the rooftop, I don't remember how it is for terraza. I think it's rooftop.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, thanks. And yeah, well, it's a really cool place to go because well, you can drink something and eat something. Sometimes there are music bands just playing there. Um, the last time it was like 3 weeks ago. There was a jazz band playing, and I was with a friend. Oh, thank you. Sarah. And and yeah, I really like also the Cineteca. It's other of my favorite places. I think it's very chill. I like to walk, but I enjoy walking in places which are like mm, forest.
Okay,
Yeah,
like open spaces or something like that.
yeah, exactly. I like when there are a lot of trees
Oh,
and yeah,
you're very greener. Like the, they use like that word. Okay, when you're into this kind of things, they say like you're green.
green.
You're a green person. Yes, I just learned that a few months ago. Wow, that's very interesting. And well, you mentioned museums and that. Have you been able to travel outside the country?
No, but I really would like to.
Yeah, because I know I imagine that you could be like crazy visiting museums in
Yeah,
other countries, right?
I would like to visit a Museum of Modern Art in New York. I know that
Oh,
it's very big and have a lot of masterpieces. Also, the Louvre in Paris are one of which I would like to visit.
okay. Well, that's great. So you enjoy art, basically.
Yeah, I really like it so much.
Okay, that's very interesting, and I know you could tell us a lot about it. Well, unfortunately, we don't have like a lot of time, but well, thank you for sharing information about that. Now, can you tell me about your job? Like, what do you do? Do you like it?
Yeah, well, I work here at Vista as a tester engineer. About my position, is to, well, as maybe the name says, to test the software that is developed here. For example, actually I'm working on test for a customer, which is Cines Unidos. Cines Unidos is from Venezuela. So I'm working with the LATAM team. So for LATAM team, we're working more about pay connections or paying connections. I'm not sure how to say conectores de pago.
Well, I'm not sure either. Like,
Or something like paying
well, I would
connectors.
say, yeah.
And yeah, we watch more, well, um, we review more topics about related with payments. The last one where I was working was for Cinepolis Panama, and also was a really hard project where I was working with my team. And well, also I have to do some other things like about documentation, like to prepare the different environments for testing. Also, I work in other little projects which maybe could help my team in future. And yeah, I really enjoy what I do here. And well, I have also not so much time working here, like 2 months. Well, I'm going to in a week. It's going to be 2 months. But yeah, I really enjoy my job.
That's great. And how did you get there?
Oh, because
I need to know that.
yeah, I was looking for jobs, but one day, well, I have my profile on LinkedIn and then OCC Mundial. So one day, one person I think found my profile there and called me. And well, the first time when we talk, her name is Harumi. I think that Nigeli knows her. And and well, the first time she just told me that if I was interested in a job, which was just for cinema field, it was all that she called me. And sorry, she told me, and I was like, okay, yeah, sounds interesting. And well, then we continue with the interviews and to know more about the job. And after a month in interviews, well, I could uh, enter to Vista.
Wow, that's a long time, you know.
Yeah, I know that here, well, the filters to enter Vista could take some time.
Sorry,
Don't worry.
sorry.
I've heard about
Um,
others that maybe took them 2 months or something like that.
yeah, well, it sounds different from this area where I work, you know, teaching.
Mhm.
Yeah, because well, usually this takes like just a week. You go, you present a class, a demo class, and then they call you the next day or 2 days after, and they hire you, and you have to start. Yeah, it's different. Of course, well, it depends, right? But well, thank you for sharing. And I can notice by by the tone of your voice that you are happy, that you like it. Also, Nayeli, that you enjoy it. And I think my laptop is ready now. It took a while. Now it says connecting. Okay, I'm trying to start Zoom, and I think it's ready. So let's leave this session because we already have less than 10 minutes. Okay, and please come back. Okay.
Okay.
It might take a while, but please wait. Okay.
Okay, teacher.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, Nayeli, if you could please send me the recording via email.
Yes, yes, of course.
But as soon as the class finishes, okay? Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Yes. Can you hear me? Hello? Can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Okay, perfect. Sorry, my connection is unstable. Well, we were supposed to finish the lesson with this reading, you know, to practice pronunciation and stuff, and some grammar exercises. Probably we won't do that, or we do it in a different way. But now let's do this. Let's finish with this activity. Okay, it says here, brainstorm, like make a list or tell me good things that had happened to you like recently. Like, what would you mention? Good things that have happened to you recently.
Mm.
It's hard, right? Because sometimes we just focus on the bad things. For example, I got sick, my laptop stopped working. But we don't focus on the good things, right? So think about it. What would you say?
Actually, I am thinking in something that at the time was bad, but at the end it was a good decision, and I am happy about that because my son was in like a prestigious preschool school, and it was a good school, and he has a lot of classes, and that's why he started to learn English. So we start to have problems in that school because he was not being he hadn't a good behavior in the school, and they told me that he was hitting the other kids.
Oh my God.
So they wanted to take him to a psychologist. So this problem was like, I don't know, like since the beginning. They started telling me that he was having problems with his speaking abilities. And then they told me that he was very, I forgot the name, like playful, maybe. And
Yeah, that's the correct word for juguetón.
exactly. And
Yes.
he didn't pay attention. And then they told me this, that he hit the other kids. So they asked me to take him with to a psychologist to help him with the speaking abilities. And then they asked me to take him with another psychologist in order to know what is happening with this behavior and healing the other kids, right? So in one moment, I couldn't pay these psychologists because they were two, right?
Of course.
So, and I have also the tuition, is the word, tuition of the school. And for me, it was like an inversion. It was not cheap, but for me, it was like a good thing for my kid. But then they told me this of the psychologist, and I couldn't afford it. So I was impressed and I was surprised with these reports, because my son, even though he's playful and sometimes he doesn't realize the strain that he has, and he's playing and maybe he hits you, but not because he wants to hurt you. It's only because he's playing and he doesn't realize the strength. So I was surprised that they were telling me that it was because he was an aggressive boy, and he was like this little monster, right? So
Oh my God.
obviously they didn't tell me that word, but it was like implied, right?
Yeah, of
So
course.
in that moment, I was worried about it, and I didn't want to take him off of the school, because it's a good school and it has a good prestigious. It's a prestigious school, and he has a lot of friends. So I didn't know what to do. But at the end, I decided to take it off this school, and I found another school. And this school is cheaper than the other one, and it's near of the other school. And he has this Montessori
Program. Yeah, method. Yeah.
method, exactly.
Yeah, I have heard about it.
And in this school, even though it's smaller also, but I don't know, for me it's something good that happened, because he's happier, right?
Yeah, and you haven't had the problem, right?
Exactly. Actually, they told me that he's very I forgot the word, cariñoso.
Yeah, like kind, nice, polite.
Exactly. So I don't have this problem. I don't know what was happening in the other school, but like 2 weeks ago, we went to the previous school to get his stuff, right? I don't know, his books and his notebooks and all the material. And when I was we were entering at the school, he was telling me, please, mommy, don't take me there, and don't leave me here. And he was asking me preoccupied this, and he was very scared.
Wow.
And he didn't want to
go
leave
back.
and to come, exactly. So I don't know, that was the final I don't know, situation that confirmed me that I did the good decision. And so that's so this decision was so is something good that happened to me. So it was like, and at the beginning was bad, but then everything was was for the best.
Wow. And you didn't ask to the teachers or something?
Yes, I did, but they told me that nothing was happening and that the problem was my boy.
Oh, wow. Well, that sounds like terrible, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I
Yes.
understand that as a mother. How could they say that and do nothing?
Yes. At the beginning, they told me that it was like something that was happening in my house, right? So I
Yeah, of
think that
course they blame it on you, of course.
yes, okay. I think that is the cause of that is because he gets frustrated to be sitting, that he has to be sit all the time.
Yeah, of
So-
course, they are little children. They don't know about that. They need to be like active, like doing something.
Yes, exactly. So in the new school, they don't have they have chairs, but they play more than and I don't know, it's different. They if he doesn't want to be in the activity, he can't play.
Oh, okay. That's good.
They learn by playing. So I don't know. I think that he's happier in this school.
That's great. You know, that's what matters, actually.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, and well, and at the end, it was also the best for you.
Yes, and I
You
am
save
paying
some money.
exactly.
The school is close to your house. Closer. That's good. Great, Naye. And thank you for sharing those kind of stories, of information. And what about you, Uriel? Well, and I'm sorry that this session turned out to be the speaking one. I'm sorry. The situation with my laptop again.
Don't worry, Kara, it's okay.
Okay, Uriel, tell us about something good that happened to you recently.
Something good. Well, I'm thinking about that. um, I'm sorry if it's taking me some time, but I'm trying to remember. And also my manager is talking to me, so it's kind of difficult.
Your what?
My manager.
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, don't worry about it. Okay, you can tell us next class.
Okay, I will think
Yeah.
about that.
Yeah, I
Sure.
completely understand. And it doesn't matter if it is like the smallest thing. You can share it, but no problem. I completely understand. Okay. So let's just, Naye, please read this first paragraph. Okay. Every cloud has a silver lining. How do you say this in Spanish?
Could be something like después de la tormenta sale el sol or something.
Yes. Yes, something like that, right?
Yes.
Like, no hay mal que por bien no venga. It's like the translation for this phrase. Okay, like the correct one. But, well, Naya, please just read this first paragraph.
Yes, sure, of course. Every cloud has a silver lining. Sometimes when things go wrong, they just go wrong. But occasionally something really positive comes out of a bad situation. Last month, while I was hiking in a state park, I took a photo of an amazing sunset over a lake. It was so beautiful that I decided to text it to my friend Charlie right then and there. Anyway, when I was taking more photos of the lake, I slipped and dropped my cell phone in the water. Disaster. I lost all my photos and I sprained my ankle. They couldn't fix my phone either. Well, apparently Charlie secretly sent my sunset photo to the local TV station. Today they choose it for photo of the month, and I won a brand new camera. Maybe every cloud does have a silver lining after all.
Okay. Well, that's a great example. Similar to your story, right? And we can apply this
Yes.
saying. Yeah. In dichos in English, we say saying.
Oh, okay.
Okay, well, let's stop here. Okay, that could be it for today. Thank you for coming. Thank you for your patience, for waiting.
Don't worry, teacher. Thank you.
Well,
See
thanks
you
to you.
on
And
Thursday.
yeah, just remember to answer recreo activities. Okay, and see you
Yes,
next class.
see you.
Thank you.
Okay, see you. Thanks.
Bye.